Hi everybody, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Buenos
Good
all.
morning.
And let's welcome Vikrant Kulkarni. He'll be giving us an insight on government tenders, how tenders work and all. So let's welcome him on the platform of J4E.
Thank you so much.
And Ajis are waiting to listen to you. So let us know uh, how these tenders work and what you have to say about these tenders.
Okay. So basically, I'm working in this government tendering domain for past almost 14 years now, and the journey started with some of the government projects, infrastructure projects. So basically, my background is I started my career as a research student in marine environment,
Okay.
and I was doing PhD in National Institute of Oceanography. That institute is based in Goa, and we used to do a lot of underwater surveys
Okay.
for subsea cables, underwater pipelines, then the jetties, marine terminals. And in that, after completing those surveys, we used to prepare a report and submit it to Ministry of Environment for environmental clearance. So after completing my PhD, I started working as a full-time consultant
Okay.
for many government projects, infrastructure projects, and
Okay.
all these government projects, they means if you have to work on those projects, the process is through government tendering,
Government tendering.
and that's how I entered into government tendering process,
wonderful.
and I have seen the entire shift in government tendering, the way government tenders used to float or used to award in maybe 14 years back,
Okay.
and the way this online government tendering happening nowadays. So I can really say that there are a lot of opportunities for even for entrepreneurs or startups. They can participate in government tendering, and see, government is the largest buyer in this country. Okay, so instead of wasting, or I can say instead of putting a lot of energy and money into marketing and running behind various clients, I would recommend startups to put your same energy and same time in preparation for government tendering and start participating in government tenders. So the amount of energy you are investing in, chasing behind 10 different clients, just with the same amount
Same
of
focus.
energy and same
Same
time
focus.
or the same money, you can participate in 2 3 government tenders, and even out of one government and these 2 3 government tenders, even if you get one tender,
Okay.
that will be a big opportunity for you, and that will open so many doors for
Oh,
startups.
wonderful. Revenue wise also it'll open up for.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, how do you suggest our viewers to go about it if they want to get into this government tenders?
Yeah. See, for participating in government tenders, being tender ready is one of the prime
Yeah.
thing. Startups have to be tender ready. Many startups, they think that it is lot of investment is involved,
Okay.
and it is a time consuming process.
Okay.
Yes, some investment is involved. It takes time,
Yes, definitely.
but if you invest that much time, that
Time.
much money into tender preparation,
Okay.
that will give you a lot of returns.
So, what are the things that we have to take care while preparing for the tenders?
See, for, all your legal compliances should be in place, first of all. Means whatever services or products you are offering, for
Okay.
that, whatever legal compliances are required,
Okay.
that should be in place. Then you should have a proper GST, irrespective of your turnover, you should have a GST
Okay.
number. Then another thing is, startups should have a MSME registration.
Oh.
There are a lot of benefits for MSME,
MSME.
startups in government tendering. So and your all financial returns, everything should be in place.
Okay.
So if startups, they can go to GEM portal or CPP portals, and on those portals they have very clearly mentioned what are the prerequisites for
Okay. So, you have a
participation.
checklist kind of a thing over there.
Yeah, they have a checklist. So you can go through that checklist, or even they can go through some tender documents. Many government agencies, they publish their tenders on their website also.
Okay.
So suppose some startup is working in the food industry, and they want to go for some catering tender published by, say, Indian Railways.
Okay.
So they can go to Indian Railway website, they can see the tender document. In the tender document, in every tender document it is very clearly mentioned that what are the prerequisites, what are the documents required for tender preparation. So I would suggest that startups should go and see what are the documents required for tender submission. Accordingly, start preparing yourself. Once you are prepared, once you are ready with all those documents, then
Okay.
enter into tender. Because it generally happens that once tender is floated, once tender is published, and after that, if you start working on those requirements, then you
It
cannot.
takes lot of time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and tender submission deadline is usually 30 to 45 days.
Uh-huh.
So you cannot get your GST, MSME
that's
registration,
not possible. It's
everything
short
in
time.
30 days. So it's always recommended you first make your preparation, then enter into tender
Okay.
business.
So the documents should be ready, in
Yes.
place,
Yes.
all the documents. Okay. Any other suggestions that you have? Because you have such a vast experience in working with government departments and submitting tenders to them. So anything else you would like to add to our?
Yes. First, not a suggestion, but my point of view, I can say that usually people have a fear or reluctance that government tender is only for a big business or those
Established
who are
business.
or a established business. So it's not like that.
Uh-huh.
You will see a government tender even for 50,000 rupees. I have seen some tenders.
Okay.
So tender value can vary from 50,000 to 50,000 crores, and government departments starting right from your local municipal corporation to central ministry.
Uh-huh.
Each and every department has so many requirements.
Requirement,
And in government, I can say 90% of the requirements are outsourced
Yeah.
through
Of
tendering.
course, yes.
So the opportunity is huge.
Yeah, the project depends on project, right?
Yeah, opportunity is huge.
There could be large and small, medium projects also.
Yes. And if you are MSME, participation into tendering is like almost free.
Okay.
So why not take a chance?
Yeah, it is good to do that.
Yeah.
So even a new startup can go in for government tenders?
Yeah. See,
Because some might have hesitation because they just start up and new in the business.
that
But
depends
normally
on.
they think if a person is well established for 25, 30 years, then he has got a better hold or a better standing to get the tender.
Right. That depends on the tender issuing authority.
Okay.
Suppose a tender is of very crucial nature, or they want to get it done very quickly. Usually they go for established business,
Established, experienced ones.
experienced vendors.
Okay.
But again, I'll tell you my example. Since we were working with port-related tenders,
Yeah.
initially when we started submitting tenders in 2011,
Okay.
for first 3 years we did not get any project.
Okay.
Okay, because of this eligibility criteria.
Okay.
After 3 years, there was one tender published by Cochin Port,
Uh-huh.
in which this eligibility criteria was not mentioned. So we decided, okay, let's take this tender.
Yeah.
Let's consider it as an investment. We took this tender into complete loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did that project to their satisfaction. We bear that loss, but
It paid you.
yeah, it paid me that within 5 years I became the empaneled expert for Indian Port Association.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
it started with the one port, and within 5 years, all 13 major ports in India, they hired me as a
Wonderful.
consultant.
That's amazing.
So
So start is required.
start is required, and the key is you have to keep on searching for the tender where this eligibility criteria is not mentioned.
Yeah.
So even for startup now, again I'm focusing on MSME.
Okay.
There is a mandate for government that almost 3% of business should be
Given to them.
given to MSME.
that's
So
a big
if it
thing.
is a small scale work, so MSME should focus on
Yeah,
that,
3%
and they should look for such kind of tenders.
3% is huge.
3% is huge.
Huge.
See,
we take it
last
on all India.
financial year, the total procurement through government tendering was 1 lakh crore.
Wow.
So you consider 3% of 1 lakh crore, what is that?
3,000. Yes. So what do you say about the payment terms? Like sometimes government always, there's this psychological belief that the payments are delayed. Like payment के लिए काफी time लगता है, भागना पड़ता है, घूमना पड़ता है, chase करना पड़ता है.
Yeah.
So how is your experience on that?
See, experience is mixed.
Yeah.
Payments get delayed, but I can say one thing: payments get delayed, but they are never denied. Before 31st March, you will get your payment.
Okay.
Yes.
Within the financial year.
Yeah, within that
definitely.
financial year, you will get your payment. Payments get delayed sometimes, but again, that depends on your relationship with the concerned
Yeah, once you
officer.
build a
Yeah,
proper rapport with the
yeah.
concerned person.
In government tendering, rapport building is very much important.
Above all, your money is safe.
Money is safe, safe. Yes. At least I have not. It's not like I have not received any payment
Yeah, there could
for
be
anything. Yeah,
delay
it
at
could be. It
times,
could
but
be
you
delayed.
get your
Yes.
money back. So that
Yes.
is very good actually.
Yeah.
I thank Vikrant ji and all the audience for being patiently listening to us. And thank you so much for giving your time. And do subscribe my channel. It is Business Arena 365. You will find the video on my channel also. And I will be sharing the link with you all. And thank you so much for everything. Take care. God bless. And above all, a big thanks to Vishal ji and J4E for organizing this and giving us this opportunity to come together, and Vikrant ji for giving us this knowledge. Thanks everyone.